Here we have a mini Costco haul. So Costco, you obviously buy bulk items. So with Costco, of course, you don't want to buy anything in bulk that's going to go bad if you don't eat it fast enough. You also want to buy things you eat frequently because then you know they're going to get eaten, right? Or they can be frozen. So the Costco haul isn't huge because, again, we don't want to buy things that are going to spoil quicker. But we do want to buy things that are eaten frequently. So the first item that we have here are cherry tomatoes, very colorful and delicious. Cherry tomatoes, you can throw them in your pasta, you can throw them in a salad, you can eat them as a snack on their own. They're very delicious. You can put them in like an egg frittata. So cherry tomatoes are very versatile. Here we have some organic blueberries. These were just cleaned. So they were cleaned in white vinegar, baking soda, and water to get any of excess dirt or anything else, soil off of them before they're eaten, and then dried out. Then here we have some organic baby spinach. And spinach is, again, obviously something we buy in bulk because spinach is versatile. You can put spinach in your eggs, a frittata, a scramble. You can put it in, my mom likes to roll up chicken and then stuff it with a little bit of cheese and spinach. You can put it in smoothies. Spinach is just very versatile. Wraps, sandwiches. So it's a great way to add some more fiber and protein to your meals. And we have some Kalamata olives. I love Greek olives. I feel like they have that natural taste of saltiness. However, they do have a higher content of sodium, but they're really great to add as kind of a condiment, in a sense, to salads or wraps or pastas. So those we buy in bulk because I eat them a lot. Everybody else eats them, but it's something that's eaten quite frequently, and that's a really good brand. So here we have some Greek yogurt, which is higher in the protein content. It's about 18 grams for 2/3 a cup. So yogurt, obviously, like I previously said in another haul, you want to pay attention to the portion size, right? Like I said, it's 2/3 a cup, but it's really great to add your berries or whatever fruit you'd like with the topping of granola. You can use it in your overnight oats or yogurt parfaits. But another great thing you can use yogurt for is as a substitute for things like sour cream or mayo or things of that same like creamy-like texture. And then you just add some seasoning and flavor to it. One, it'll provide some more protein. Two, it's also a healthier alternative to those things with higher saturated fat content. Also, personal preference, I'm not a big fan of mayo, so I would much rather use Greek yogurt. Here we have some organic riced cauliflower. So obviously it's a rice alternative, right? So we've used it, to make stir-fried rice, kind of like, that rice that you have that's like at your Chinese restaurant with some egg and some mixed vegetables. My mom has also used it as a substitute for arroz con pollo, and my Puerto Rican grandparents were actually kind of tricked by it and asked for second servings. So it worked pretty well. As long as it's seasoned good, you can trick your family. The other way that I've heard that some people make it, especially if you have children that are just getting used to it, is you could even take like half of rice and then half of cauliflower and mix them together so that the texture isn't as noticeable, but then you're getting half the amount of starchy carb and then you're getting sneaking in some vegetables. So it's a great alternative. So here we also have some wild Keta salmon. That's also another thing we eat quite frequently. Salmon, we like to top it either with like a lemony base or like a Parmesan crust. Say, for example, these frozen lemons that came from Costco that were just sliced and frozen. We put some of these on top for flavor. So salmon can be made a variety of ways, grilled. So it's very versatile, has omegas in it. It's a nice lean meat. So of course we buy that in bulk. Here we have mixed vegetables, organic mixed vegetables, Kirkland brand. So that's Kirkland, if you're not familiar, is the Costco brand. And they also make organic alternatives. Mixed vegetables can be used in anything, really. You can have them as a side. You can add them to your soup. Whatever you know, sometimes they're a great alternative. Kids like to eat mixed vegetables because they have that variety and that little bit of sweetness from corn. So mixed vegetables are great to just have. Then we also have organic broccoli, also the Kirkland brand, so Costco brand. This actually comes in a pack of 4. So it's a big bag like this one, except it has 4 little packs like this. And again, broccoli makes a great side dish. You can steam it. You can roast it. You can also chop it up and stick it inside other dishes like egg frittatas. I think that's something my mom actually made recently, an egg frittata. You can put it in pastas. I mean, broccoli's versatile too, so you could pretty much put it in a lot of things. And it's usually, I find the most frequently liked vegetable that people will eat is broccoli and mixed vegetables. 2 most popular. Then, as I mentioned, we have these lemons that are already pre-sliced and frozen. These came from Costco, but in order to prevent them from going bad quickly, because again, they were purchased in bulk, they were sliced and frozen. They can be placed in water, like I mentioned before, on top of salmon or chicken dishes. So again, here's a tip, freeze them, they last longer, slice them. And there you go. And so we're almost at the end here. These are some Siete almond flour wraps. So this is a good alternative to flour wraps. If someone has also a gluten allergy or celiac, this is a good option. But it also has like no wheat in it. It's made with almond flour. So this is a really great alternative if you're looking for something that doesn't have that doesn't have gluten in it. Siete makes a good wrap. And again, you can use these for wraps. You can make them quesadillas for your children, some quesadillas. I mean, you can even make sweet wraps by like cutting them kind of like pizza shaped. You can turn them into tortilla chips and then season them and then you bake them. So there's a lot of things you can do with wraps. You can make a wrap, you can make like a flat pizza, just all kinds of things. So there are some grain-free tortilla wraps. And then here are some turkey burgers. There were also 2 packs of them, but they're easier to fit in the freezer if you just take them out of the box. And the brand was Columbia. So turkey burgers are a great lean alternative to beef. So, you know, they also make a really quick item to just, you know, cook on, say, I cook them on the Ninja usually, but they're a quick item to have on hand to cook. If you do prefer beef, I would always go for grass-fed or something like that. But again, beef isn't something that you would have frequently. That's not something that you would recommend because of the high saturated fat content. So maybe like once a week or once every 2 weeks would be generally healthier. You want to have more lean proteins. And so that concludes my mini Costco haul. I'm sure I'll have more Costco hauls in the future, as well as other grocery hauls, but again, generally in Costco, you don't want to buy more than you need of any item if you're not going to eat it or if it's not necessary to have because it's going to go bad or it's going to get freezer burned. So keep that in mind when you're shopping for Costco. Also, if you're a Costco member, they tend to also send out like monthly or every few weeks their leaflet, and that tells you what items are on sale. So that's an extra way to save money. If you know something is going to be on sale and you eat it a lot, look at your Costco flyer or look at the website and shop for it then. So if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share a comment of some favorite items you have that you like to get at Costco that maybe some people would be interested in as well, or you just like to share, because I know every Costco, they don't always carry all the same exact items. Some things are the same across the board, but then some Costcos have some random fun items. So feel free to share those too. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see, and be updated for future hauls as well. Thank you. Have a great day.